Okay, here we are. Unscrewed Viper here with with some crazy freaking intro music and flashy pictures, all kinds of crazy stuff happening, and just wanted to update the whole latest on Tekken 7, the new character. Her name is officially Josie Rizal. Funky name, Filipino girl, and yeah, I'd like to make an update that I was wrong on all thinking that it might have been a Kazama family thing, but she is the stances are kind of similar and all that stuff, but she's her style seems to be a kickboxer. You'll see that later on. I'll get to the footage of like the gameplay and all that stuff. But I just wanted to make a update on my mistake and all that stuff, and it's really kind of funky because it took only a week for that video to get like 1,000 views, and it was wrong. Like a lot of it was wrong. Besides from the Jin Kazama and the double Kazama thing, that was right. But the whole concept of this character was wrong. I just like to clear that up and all that stuff. So yeah, it's funny because like that channel got so many views, and that picture, that video got so many views, and it ended up being wrong and all that stuff. But it was all concept art. It was all like it was just brainstorming and all that stuff. But yeah, so Josie Rizal, Filipino character, and she's unarmed. There's no Kali sticks, which is good because, you know, like I was kind of worried that, you know, you have too many people with weapons, and, you know, you got Yoshimitsu, Kunimitsu, Raven kind of, but putting too many weapons in the game would make it a Soul Calibur game and not a Tekken game, so that's good that they didn't go that route. Who knows, there's probably some sort of item where she'll have an extreme Kali sticks and she'll be able to do a move. It's probably be an item move in the game with the Kali sticks, is what I'm willing to bet. Kind of like the scar for martial law in Tekken 6 and Tekken Tag 2, Forest Law in Tekken Tag 2. How you got that, you put that item on and it gave you a move. Same with Jin Kazama's glowing eyes. You got like the move from Tekken Blood Vengeance and all that stuff. Anyway, so I want to clear up that mistake. Let's get to some footage of this stuff, and yeah, this should be
new challenger.
Josie Rizal. Yeah, I don't. Look, she's really good at kicking. I liking the kicks. Like, look, she's got like kickboxing. That was a JC up forward right punch, but with the counter hit kind of thing property to it. So slightly different. Look, she has a hop kick. Nice front kick. I really like her front kick. Look at that sway. She's got the sway. You know what she reminds me of? Mila from Dead or Alive a little bit. She's a little bit like Mila from Dead or Alive. That's what I would have to go with. But look at that, that's a Sakura move. That's Sakura Shoryuken. And then she finished with like a kind of like a Heihachi kind of smash from Blood Vengeance. And she cries when she loses for some reason, which is interesting. Alright, so let's watch that again.
New challenger.
Put it on full screen. Yeah.
Josie Rizal.
Look at her kicks, man. So that's an armor move. That's a counter hit that goes right in the throw. Kind of like Asuka's throw. Counter hit. Boom! Yeah, she's a wicked scrapper. Those hook kicks, two hook kicks to the body, and a front kick to the body. It was beautiful. Look, see, there's her hop punch again, like Superman punch, like JC, but it doesn't have the counter hit, like the hard hit that JC does. Boom!
I can't believe I won!
I'm really looking forward to this character. Like, I think this is the character that will make me like Tekken 7, honestly. Like, I just, right away I had good feeling about this character. Like, she can scrap, man. She's got like kickboxing kind of style to her. It's like, you gotta remember that, how much martial arts has changed since the very first Tekken. Like, it's changed a lot. mainly because of two things: video games like Tekken, Dead or Alive, Virtua Fighter, and UFC, Ultimate Fighting Championship. We've seen these kind of martial arts fight in real battles, so we understand how they go. Of course, you can't juggle like that in a real battle, but still, like the martial arts movements, like the form of those kicks are beautiful. Notice, did you see the Sakura Sharika in there?
I can't believe I won.
Alright, so we're 5 minutes in now. Alright, so let's go to this other. Let's go to. I think I'll do Rizal Jin first. He's kind of like yeah. He's cool. Don't get me wrong. But
Rizal Jin.
I'm more of a fan of Jin Kazama than Rizal Jin. I wish Jin would have stayed cool. They're like good, honestly. Electrics. What is that? That looked like an up back right punch there, and there's his down left punch. Boom boom 1-1-2. 4-1, and then juggles and all that stuff. Boom. Launcher, ding, bam. That's pretty much the same as Tekken Tag 2 there. His hair is longer, no? They got a little bit longer with the hair in this one. The devil. Kazama. Look at that, you see that? The new freaking, that was cool. And I'm glad he's got his laugh back. That laugh, that's classic Tekken 5, man. That laugh, I miss that laugh. Like I'm
New challenger.
Alright, let's pop this on the full screen.
Rizal
Jin. And the CG art for these characters are beautiful, by the way. Man, I love it. Namco's doing it great here. Down forward, left punch, right punch. 2 electrics. And the screw thing. Screw kick, down left punch. Alright, that's so sweet. That's different. See that different move there? They changed something there. I want to know what that move is. That's different. I'm not used to seeing that one. I don't know what that is. I don't know what the buttons are for it yet. Either. Well, watch this. This is rage combo. His rage combo is pretty slick. He slides along the floor, gives him a little blast at the end of the foot. Take that, and then laughs at them. There you go. So there's Rizal Jin. And, oh yeah. I forgot to mention this about Josie Rizal. She's a kickboxer. Will this Tekken not have a Muay Thai fighter is what I'm wondering. Like Bruce Irvin, he represents Muay Thai. Brian Fury's a kickboxer, but then again so is Josie Rizal. And, will Muay Thai actually be represented in this Tekken? And like that'd be disappointing if not. Like there should be a Muay Thai guy in Tekken. I don't like. It'd be like taking Sagat out of Street Fighter. Yeah. That'd be stupid. Oh yeah, that's a mid. And his is a mid. His rage art is a mid. So's what's her name? That is her one's a mid, and Josie Rizal. Like freaking hard to remember. All right, Josie Rizal, brand new. Did I search that? Yeah, I did. All right, here we go. Boom.
New challenger. Jin Kazama.
This is the one that I really like, and like the guy that they had using his character, reminds pretty similar technique. See, that's a new move there. It launched him, and it does like a air throw almost. Like if it hits in the air, it does like a. And that's new. His down back right punch, left kick. That's new. And it's hard. Unless it's a right kick. It might be a left punch. Maybe they got 2 of them. Look at that. There's a nice parry there. His down is. Look at that. See how it turned into an air throw? Oh man, see, and that lands, man. That's how you take your Jin zone too. And that's a high. See, his is a high. His rage art is a high, so that's a weakness for Jin. You'll be able to duck his rage art. Like, if you if Jin goes into rage, all you gotta do is duck it, and you know he's gonna miss. Alright, so let's pop this on this screen here. Is that the... yeah, that's your... we'll pop that on next. We'll end it with that.
New challenger. Jin
Right, so it's so cool that Jin Kazama got his Tekken 5 or Tekken 4 hood back, and you'll notice there's one part where it falls down. See, look, he takes that hit, and then wham, he goes right through it. Electric, down, back, right punch, left punch, down, forward, right kick, and some crazy stuff. He's got his mental alertness stance like Tekken Tag 2. Bam, 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 bam. See how it turns into an air throw? It gives him Jin now has an air throw. It's awesome because if he lands, it's like an air throw. It has the properties of an air throw. And this here, it's right out of Tekken Blood Vengeance, which is also in Tekken Tag 2 if you had his eyes, the glowing eyes, remember? But they did modify it. They made it look a little bit sharper and all that stuff too. But yeah, so Jin's got some new stuff.
New challenger.
Rizal Jin has one move that I noticed, and what's her name? Josie Rizal. She's a kickboxer, and which makes sense why she had her hand up higher. If you look at Bruce's stance, his hands are very high and all that stuff. So it's understandable she's in the kickboxing. It's a kickboxing kind of stance. And like what I was saying about the martial arts, everyone's like kind of mixed martial arts now anyway, right? That's how martial arts has evolved. In the last 20 years, like within the last 20 years, so within the years of Tekken, how much martial arts has evolved is amazing. And I'd like to give Tekken and all the 3D fighters some credit on that stuff there, because just like those tournaments of the mixed martial arts,
Jin Kazama.
like all the tournaments of the mixed martial arts of the like UFC and all the other ones, the spin-offs from that. It allows you to see how different martial arts go up against various styles. You see how a kicking style will go up against a punching style. You see how a throwing style goes up against a kicking style. You see how punches go up against throws, and etc., etc. You know, and or a very solid stance compared to a very fluid stance, or a very like capoeira, always moving stance. You know, and that's what these games, 3D fighters and UFC have allowed martial arts to advance as much as they have in the last few years. You know, in the last 20 years, like martial arts, and like that's undeniable. That's a fact. How much UFC and like these kind of games have changed stuff like that. Let's because UFC has oh shit, is it not working anymore? Oh no. There it is.
Josie Rizal.
Alright, yeah, so see, I like to have been talking about the mixed martial arts stuff. See, you got it. See, that's a Superman punch, that's right out of UFC, and there, look at that counter hit. See the counter hit, and it goes right to a freaking, like a clinch kind of throw. Hop kick, this is a juggle thing, this is not this is why I'm not really a big fan of juggles, is because it's not really like you're standing and fighting them, but it is a mixture of Tekken and a lot of other fighting games. But I do like fights that just, you know, you're standing toe to toe and you're not juggling to death, you know, you're just fighting. Blocking, countering, parrying, that kind of stuff. But yeah, these martial arts games and other fighting games have really raised the bar and raised the awareness on a lot of different stuff. We'll end it with this Tekken video here. Boom. This is when we first seen like Tekken coming out and all that stuff. This is just bringing it back to this part. Let's settle this. So yeah, so Tekken 7, the more characters they put in Tekken 7, the happier I will be. And a lot of other Tekken fans will be. Maybe not tournament players, because, you know, tournament players is too much to have on their plate. But, like, for a fan of the game series, we love the amount of characters and all that stuff in it. Oh, that's not very clear. All blurry there. But yeah, so Tekken 7 is looking great, and it's still an arcade game, and the console release is going to be, like, they're going to add some bells and whistles to it and make it all spiffy, who knows, some sort of new modes or something like that. It's definitely going to have arcade time and survival, you know that, like, that's Tekken. But I really hope that they really do a really good story, and, like, just think, if you put the more characters you put in this Tekken game, the more depth you can go into the story. Like, Lei Wulong so far is not saying, Christie, you know, those really movement-based fighters have not really showed enough yet. And when they do, it'll be amazing. And I'm looking forward to see the new characters, the new characters, and the old classic characters that they bring back. I want, you know, I'm interested in both, man. Like, you already got those old fleshed out, those classic characters fleshed out, and all you guys gotta do is add new ones in, and all that stuff. Add the new ones in, and make a great story. Because right now, well, Mortal Kombat 9 has set the bar for a story mode, and Dead or Alive 5 was close second, and then Mortal Kombat 10 is going to raise the bar even higher. So you got to go for at least Mortal Kombat 9 kind of story mode. You know, like, it's got to be good. I'm not worried about the CG. I know they'll have the CG arts, like, they'll have that beautiful. I'm not worried about that. What I'm worried about is the story itself. Like, you start off with this character, you go through this, you fight against certain rivals with this kind of character. Probably fights that would be really entertaining, like, you know, like Bruce versus Lei Wulong. Bruce Irving versus Lei Wulong has always been an entertaining battle. You had your kickboxing versus your drunken master and your 5 styles, kung fu, and all that stuff. It'd be interesting to see how good this story mode is going to be. And Kasumi's in it. Then, like, that was in the floor in Tekken 2. It's just some really classic stuff. I think that should be about it. Tekken mode story. It's been a while since I made a video. For those who are subscribed to my channel, I've been playing Payday 2 like crazy. I got to level 100, and I just been reluctant to press the record button, mainly because I felt kind of ridiculous because of how I was kind of wrong on the well, I was wrong on the what's her name? Rizal character, Josie Rizal. All right. I keep feeling like Chloe and Josie. Those names, like Chloe and Josie. I'm mixing those names up like crazy already, and I haven't even played the thing yet. All right. Peace out. Actually, I'll end it on that picture there. Yeah. So peace out. Tekken 7's looking great. Namco. I have nothing but faith in Namco. Like, Tekken 6, the arcade mode was bad. That was a big problem there, but generally they make good games. And Tekken 4, they lost a lot of characters, but they had a lot of other stuff. They had Tekken Force. They had that Tekken Force in Tekken 4 was the best Tekken Force ever. It was really good. Yeah. All right. Peace out. Who knows what modes and other characters are coming? Stay tuned, because I'll definitely keep updating. Ciao. Peace out.